Yeah, if I drove you crazy, it wouldn't help me at all. If it was meant nothing, if this family would be nothing without me, why don't you ever talk to me? And why are you pretending to be this person who cares when you're not? You don't care. You care about what's in front of you instead of what was before or what's after. You run into the song Skater Boy. Hey, let's sing this together. He was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, sleeping on his guitar, showing pretty face what he's worth. He's worth whatever. At the point. So basically, I'm not making fun of her obviously, but it is what it is. Like, you gotta see what's inside. Like Avril Lavigne said, unfortunately, it was weird because it was an Illuminati song by an Illuminati person. They went commercial worldwide, but the point of the song is that the person drives you crazy, and you're nothing without them. Yeah. It might mean the best for you, and you don't see it until it's too late. You have to realize that just because you drove me crazy because you didn't get that, and I'd be nothing without you because I would miss you. But I wasn't exactly worshiping you like you wanted me to. And that's the strange part. Why would a sister want a brother to be that way? That's why I don't give in to this bullshit. That's what they want. They want us to be controlled. Like I was gonna say before, but I'm not a submissive person, I stand by my guns. Ironically enough, but I'm not a leader person. I don't like ordering people around. So there's a mix between the two. I just don't let my guard down, basically. I do, but I don't let them get to me. Like, I don't like the bullshit. I don't play around, basically. I'm around those games because I know that they're not concerned with what I do, what I am. Like my sister. And she was a brave person, but ultimately, she was also kind of strange. I don't believe what she was saying was actually true. And she wrote things because she wanted to, not because she needed. She needed to. Not because she wanted to. And the whole family was destroyed because of her. So hey, let's just be honest about it. And I mean, little brother distraught, older brother distraught, little half brother distraught, older brother distraught, mother distraught. Me, not as distraught, but now they're distraught at me because I'm just not distraught at like them. You know. Basically, they expect me to be depressed my whole life. It's because I lost someone. No, you gotta keep moving. I know she's watching over me as much as I don't agree with her opinion. Well, she's watching me indifferently, probably, but what can you do? We'll have preferences, right? I'm not her type. At least that's all I know. I don't care about being my sister's type, though. It's not a thing. And if it was, it'd be a little weird. Although not the weirdest thing. I don't think it's that weird, but it is pretty awkward because you don't want to say that at all. It's not something acceptable, and it shouldn't really be. But sometimes your sister is good looking, not mine. But I can imagine some people's. But I don't think you should be doing that with your sister if you can prevent it, right? But hey, what I'm saying is, it's some bullshit because everyone expects me to be like, oh yeah, she was such a great person. Don't talk about the dead, all this bullshit. Like, oh yeah, she was a really noble being. She really helped me out when she wanted to go to Wingstop with them and not me. You know, always excluding me from everything, making me feel like a fucking waste of space. That's how women treat guys who stand up for themselves. I don't know if that'll ever change. I hope it does because I believe in women's freedom as well. They should stand up for themselves as well. But my sister would never be that way. She would always stand up for herself but never do it in public. She'd be like, oh yeah, I'm the coolest in her house, right? But when she's out in public, she'd be like, oh, I want to get good grades. Always this bullshit voice. Saying her mom, my mom taught her well, right? But she learned even more from being manipulative and on wherever she got her sources from. And it turned into this monster. I was trying to make it not be a monster, but that's what she was in my eyes, bro. Mini monster. A lot of talent, a lot of ambition wasted for it being the wrong kind. Kind of like mine, but mine was more positive. Hers was more unsafe, unsettling, uncertain. I don't know the word. Let me start with the word, right? Unnerving, yeah, that's the word, I think. And it's like, why is she like that, you know? Like, you gotta try to be more positive. This thing she didn't understand. She was always like, I'm pretty, and I want to be the best that I am. Every day, spread positivity every single time. Like, I'm the prettiest girl in the world. I believe in only I can do these things because I'm the best, you know, stuff like that. Like these mantras, like positivity is good, but not when you're doing it only for certain things, you know. You gotta be good to most things, not just what you like, you know. That's why I feel like all people can change and become a better um version of themselves. I feel like I still have yet to. I mean, I do understand myself pretty well at 29. I know about what my meaning or purpose is at this point. I know it's too late to act on it now, but I still have yet to know how to put it into action well. I still have a lot of time procrastinating, but I feel like I don't know what to do with myself anyway. Like, what drives me? You know, I like music, video games, and soccer, but I don't know what I enjoy to do when I'm not doing those things. You know, what are my occupations? What am I passionate about as an occupation? And not just that, how can I make the occupation flow more seamlessly in my life? And how can I do things without messing them up and do things without slowing down and not thinking about them as much? I don't believe in good things, right? But I don't know. I guess just doing things. I think that's the right thing. But with doing things, you gotta also be honest, right? And I'm making a vid right now, so you know, I have to be honest about what I'm thinking. My brother in the future might see this, the older one especially. He'd be like, "Oh, what are you talking about? You were a scumbag piece of shit, and then never wanted to work." Well, guess what? I was dying, you asshole. I still am, and I'm gonna die soon. So keep that in your conscience, jackass. So I'm not protecting her either. You're both idiots, but you're a bigger idiot. At least she was smarter than you. She actually gave a fuck. You abandoned us, dude. Little one, gotta learn better. Older one, gotta learn completely from the start, from scratch. Little one, old little sister, you gotta learn to change to be a better person. You're the closest one they got. Fortunately, you're not with us anymore. You could have taught them better. Also, I could have done more because I didn't know how I was finding myself, dude. I also was weaker. When you're 20, your bones don't have the stability of a muscle of a 28-year-old. You know, your muscles haven't grown in yet to your wrists. Your muscles aren't on your arms yet, connected to your wrists. I mean, both. Your biceps, nothing is connected. You're still flimsy. When you turn 28, you can start working for real. That's why they give you associate's degrees and all that, because they want to buffer you to get older. And when you get old enough, then you can start working, you know? That's why you have to work till a master's degree at 28. Then you graduate and get a job that's hard and intensive. But yeah, I mean, they never tell you that they set you up for that. But yeah, I do think that we can improve as people every day, and I hope that wherever she is, she's also improving, you know. Older brother improve, mother improve, brother improve, little brother improve. They all gotta make the world, the family work, and I try my best to do that. But I was sick right here on my hair, right there. Looks nice, right? But yeah, gotta work on being the best you can be. It's the master plan. The power's in God's hand. Pokemon. But I do miss her though. You know, she didn't deserve that what she had. But I'm blaming on the situation that we have, and ignorance, the lack of protection. Because even if she didn't go at an early age because of her sickness, she would have gone because she was not thinking straight. A weak person like her wouldn't last very long. Just like me, I think I was weaker than her even, and if you make a wrong decision, if you're weak, it hurts you more than if you're strong. She was very fragile, a small girl, so if she got hurt, it was the end, you know. And I had to worry about her life every day, and she didn't care. She was like, "Oh, I go out without a guy all the time, and nothing happens to me." Well, what if one day it does? And it wasn't a guy, but an illness that got her. But it could have been anything. I'm not saying women need a man, but they kind of do. Maybe. I mean, you gotta be with a brother at all times, or a boyfriend. You can't just go out without yourself and be by yourself. But she never trusted us. Her private matters, and that's her flaw. And that's her flaw in this whole family, except me. Stay open, guys. Don't be such closed off freaks and want to be pimps. So you know what you're doing back there. You don't gotta lie to me. You know, a Pokemon master. I know how to catch them all as well. I just don't show it because I'm not an asshole like you guys. And also stop being fake. No one likes a fake hoe. It is what it is. We gotta not be fake because being fake or